Beautiful people, I'll tell you what. Nice crowd here, boy. What a crowd. Beautiful, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, Johnny. Thank you very much. I'll tell you, Johnny, I haven't been so popular since I owed money, you know?
Yeah.
That was a great crowd, all right.
You came through the curtain tonight like you weren't sure you wanted to be here. You just kind of, like you were in the wrong place for a minute.
No, I just had to find where I stand and everything else. I was a little confused, perhaps.
I haven't seen you since the new year. How are you?
Fine. Keeping busy, you know, working around. Going to work. I open Thursday, February 5th, 2 days for 2 weeks in Las Vegas, the Aladdin Hotel. Be over there for a couple of weeks, you know. It's a nice hotel. They got a great buffet over there.
Yeah?
And I'm an old buffet buff, you know.
An old buffet buff.
I get a kick at a buffet. I like to watch the guy who cuts the roast beef. You know, I don't know how he does it, you know. Out of a pound roast beef, he gets 4,000 slices. I don't know how I'm keeping busy, Johnny. I'm happy about certain things. Got a boy in college, you know.
You really?
Oh, yeah, sure. Now I get decent drugs. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, kids are wild today, Johnny.
Yeah.
All they want is sex. Sex, that's all they want, Johnny. You know? Sure. My daughter flunked her driver's test.
Really?
Yeah. She couldn't get used to the front seat. Kids, they play around so young today, very young. You kidding? Today they got birth control pills shaped like Fred Flintstone, you know.
Really? It starts so early, don't it?
Very early. As a kid, I never had any sex.
Really?
Never had any sex.
No sex,
I'm not as sexy. I know I'm not sexy. You kidding?
No.
Well, this morning when I put on my underwear, I could hear the Fruit of Loom guys giggling. I'm not sexy at all. I went to the sperm bank to use my sperm to get a woman pregnant. I had to get her drunk first.
Even at the sperm bank,
That's right. I'll tell you, it's rough. They're not easy. All I get is fat girls. You kidding? Took out one girl. Who was she fat?
Fat girl.
How fat? She was so fat her bathtub has stretch marks. Okay. I mean, fat.
That's a fat girl.
A fat chick. You kidding? When she was standing alone, a cop told her to break it up.
That's a big girl.
And I'm talking about a fat girl here. You know what I mean?
Large girl.
Her belly button has an echo.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Very
that girl
large.
was fat and ugly. Who was she ugly?
Ugly girl, huh?
How ugly? I took her to a dog show. She won, okay? Ugly chick, you kidding? I mean, they use her at prisons to cure sex offenders. She was a ugly girl.
My guest is Miss Doris Day, Carol Wayne, and we are just listening to the trials and tribulations of Mr. Rodney Dangerfield as a youngster. Sometimes I think you're putting me on, but you did come from a rather
I had a very
bad background, didn't you?
I was a lonely kid, too, Johnny. Oh,
Yeah,
was I
lonely,
Very
huh?
Yeah. Even in the park, I had no friends.
Really?
I remember the seesaw. I had to keep running from one end to the other. You know?
That's lonely. That's sad.
When I grew up, I was lonely, too, when I grew up.
Yeah.
I couldn't get dates with girls.
Girls didn't?
Trouble with girls, they go for a guy with looks. Everything is looks, you know?
Yeah.
But this thing's more important than looks. It's underneath what counts. Soul, depth.
Right.
That's what's important, not looks. Now, how many times take a walk in the street, you see a tall, handsome man walking arm in arm with a short, fat, ugly girl. I never saw that. Did you?
Never saw that at all. Never saw that.
I thought I saw
Probably had no soul or any depth there or anything.
No, but looks don't mean nothing. Man, I got a niece, an ugly girl. She got married. She's happy. She married an ugly guy.
Right?
And today they got two very ugly kids.
Ugly kids, yes.
In fact, they're all so ugly in a family album. They only keep the negatives. I'll tell you what's more important than looks is love. You got to have love.
Love is
and
important.
I got plenty of love in me, Johnny.
That's
Plenty
the
of
main
I love
thing.
a lot of things.
Love.
I love sports. I love music, and
Right.
one of my kids.
How many kids you had?
I got two kids. I love my
Yeah,
kids.
you know, I know
love my
that.
kids, of course, but our boy gives me trouble lately.
Yeah, really?
He's at the age now he copies everything. He sees something, he copies it, you know. This kid imitates everything.
Yeah.
That's why we got rid of the dog.
You all right? No, they're very impressionable at that age.
The peculiar feeling is your son standing there with one leg up.
Yes, I know what you mean, of course.
No
Great
offense.
job. But how,
But I really got rid of the dog. I was just kidding around. That's all, you know.
how's your health? Are you in good health?
Health, very good, very good. There's no love in the house. That hurts my
No
health.
love in the house.
Sure.
Oh. Excuse me, we weren't ready to go to health yet.
I
I didn't know. I see.
You know,
Okay.
sure, there's no love in the house, you know. You know, my wife's the easiest person to get along with. You know that.
Yeah.
Oh, my wife, you kidding? I can tell you stories of my wife sometime.
Yeah.
Or else we'll have a few drinks sometime. I'll start talking.
Really?
When I drink, I talk, you know.
I didn't-
My wife's a cold person, Johnny.
Oh,
Cold.
I'm sorry.
Well, her side of the waterbed is frozen. I got no respect here in California either, I'll tell you
Really?
that. I got stuck the other day, you know. I wanted to go sightseeing. They took me on a tour of all the extras' houses. But, that's on, definitely, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
No, but I've been running around. I gained weight back, Johnny. You know what I mean? Hey, you don't eat properly in a road. You're running around all the time, you know, and it's tough to, you know, lose weight when you're in a road, jumping around a bit, you know. But I was much heavier. I was fat, you kidding. I was so fat when I got my shoes shone, I had to take the guy's word for it. I mean, I was fat, I'll tell you that. I've been out with some fat girls, too, I'll tell you that. Who? Now, one girl, she was so fat, she got in a scale, a card came out, said one at a time, you know. She was fat.
That's a big girl.
Ooh, remember how we met? I hit her with my car. She said to me, why don't you go around me? I told her I didn't think I had enough gas. She was a wild girl, I'll tell you. Ooh, very wild girl. Ooh, she was. You kidding? Well, she made me French toast. Her tongue got caught in the toaster. She was Now, but I'll tell you, too skinny's no good either, you know. No good to be too skinny. You know, a guy died in my block last week. Was he skinny? Ooh.
Skinny, huh?
He was so skinny, the funeral had one pallbearer, a waiter, you know. No, but skinny's better than fat, I'll tell you that. Better being skinny, better for your health, you know, health. And that's what's important, your health. You know, of course, you kidding? I'm not a kid anymore. I'm getting old now.
Yeah.
I know I'm getting old. I'm at the age now, if I hear someone goes both ways, I figure it's number one and number two, you know. Take care of my health. I told you, in fact, I saw my doctor last week, Dr. Vinny Boombatz. You know my doctor. I saw him last week. I don't check up when they see him. And I asked him if my heart was strong enough for sex, you know. He told me not if I join in. I tell you, Johnny, I told you, it's tough to be funny when you're coming off drugs, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that's tough, Johnny. I tell you, though, Johnny, the first time I tried marijuana, I had a wonderful experience.
Yeah.
I actually had a wonderful sexual experience.
Really?
I only wish I'd been someone there to enjoy it with me, that's all, you know? No, I was a kid, Johnny. I was a kid. You do crazy things when you're a kid, you know. I was a very green kid, too, a very green kid. Remember the first time I had sex with a girl, I was so confused. I didn't know what to do, you know. Yeah. I dialed 555-1212. Well, I finally solved my drinking problem. I joined Alcoholics Anonymous, you know. Yeah, I still drink. I use a different name, that's all.
Good job.
Now, I'll tell you, my problem is I drink too much, way too much.
Yeah.
I get my doctor a urine specimen. There was an olive in it. Hey, when I drink, I don't know what I'm doing. I was loaded one night, I went into a gay bar. It was ridiculous. There was 15 guys for every guy. This was on full. It's on full. It's on full. Okay, yeah. Now, I'm never lucky in bars. I saw a sign over one bar. It said topless, bottomless. I went inside. There was no one there.
Life ain't easy.
I made enough to work, sir. You had to decide to look out for number one, and I stepped to number two. And smoking, that's another one. Try to stop smoking. That's a beauty, huh? Well, with cigarettes, my wife and I, we made a deal, my wife and I. We only smoke after sex. I got the same pack now since 1975. What bothers me is my wife. She's up to 3 packs a day. I'll tell you the truth, and my wife and I, we never have sex. Now, we get undressed, we can't stop laughing, you know? But I'll tell you one thing, when my wife does have sex, she screams. Ooh, especially when I walk in on her. Ooh. Now, you kid, I know my wife cheats on me. Every time I come home, the parrot says, quick, out the window, you know? I mean, my house, I can't relax. Really? I got a dog. He drives me nuts. I got a dumb dog. You know, we call him Egypt. Every room he leaves a pyramid. My kids, they don't help either.
No good, huh?
Ooh, no, my kids, they're real smart kids I got, you know.
Yeah.
But the other day I told my kid, I said, someday you'll have children of your own. He said, so are you. I got a mean kid, a very mean kid. He scotch tapes worms to the sidewalk, then watches the birds get hernias. Are you kidding me? Mean kid, Johnny. Mean.
Mean kid.
Mean kid. And my daughter, too. She's no bargain either, my daughter. You kidding? Well, she's been picked up so many times, she's starting to grow handles. I mean, you're kidding. Her graduation book, her picture is horizontal. It's ridiculous.
Shame.
My daughter, you kidding? My daughter, they call her Federal Express, you know.
What's that?
Yeah, when she goes to a guy's apartment, she absolutely positively has to be there overnight. But I'll tell you, Johnny, I count my blessings.
Do you really?
I count my blessings, you know.
That's
you know, I'm doing okay today. Show business, I was broke for years, you know.
I
I never had any money. I couldn't buy nothing. I used to go to orgies to eat the grapes. Are you kidding? I had no money at all. No money at all. My whole life, I never got a break with anything. You kidding? But me, nothing comes easy, nothing. Well, last week, my gay uncle died. Left me all his dresses. Ain't got a break with nothing, Johnny.
Hasn't been a good year, has it?
I never had any luck with girls either. You kidding?
Really?
Never had any luck with it. By the time I was 16 years old, I had sex once and VD twice. Never had luck with it. When I was a kid, I never got girls, never.
Really?
My friends didn't know, though. I fooled them, you know. I used to go to drive-in movies alone and do push-ups in the back seat of my car. You know? I mean, I got a girl here and there, but nothing, you know.
Yeah.
Nothing. Well, one time I took out a real fat girl. Ooh, was she fat? Ooh, boy,
big girl.
fat out there. She was so fat, I mean, during sex, guys asked directions, you know what I mean?
That's a big girl. Big girl.
Big girl. Fat as no guy. I lose some weight myself,
Yeah.
Johnny. It's awful. That's the whole thing. They look thin, you know?
Yeah.
I found out the best way to look thin, you hang out with fat people. It's the only way, I'm telling you, you know? It's healthy, thin, and health. That's what's health. We didn't come to health yet.
Right.
That's right. Health is important, you know? And I'm getting old. I'm not a kid anymore, you know that? We all get old. I'm at the age now, I tell you, I'm envious of a stiff wind, you know? I'm getting very old. It's tough to work it out, you know.
Yeah, of course,
It's tough.
you gotta
It's
take
tough
them on
to
the
work it
road,
out,
you know.
I've been more depressed than ever lately, too.
Are you
Johnny.
depressed?
Very depressed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on, laugh it up, will you? I'm very depressed. No, I'm very depressed. It's worse than ever. This depression,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's like a heaviness on top of me, Johnny.
yeah.
It's always there, this heaviness, always right on top of me, you know. Other guys get up in the morning, a new day, up and at 'em. I wake up, the heaviness is waiting for me nice, you know. And sometimes I even talk to it. And I say, hi, heaviness. And the heaviness looks back at me, today you're going to get it good, you know. You'll be drinking early today. And I don't want to drink because I'm a bad drinker, I'll tell you that, Johnny. When I drink the next day, I got to do two things. I got to try and locate my car, and I got to bring back the car I took. I mean, I'm a bad drinker. Remember that one? Yeah, sure.
Of course I do.
Of course you do. You know a lot of my bed. I don't know. Bring on the next guy. I don't know what I'm doing.